Hello there mates, Mooshi Gamer here, and this is ShadowRun Hong Kong Extended Edition episode 20. So, we are going to go talk to the elders because they got some splaining to do. And we'll see what they have to say, but if push comes to shove, it is really only my job to protect the elders. I really do want to add him to the team, and I don't want to fight, but we'll see what goes on. As you approach, Elder Nig's eyes widen. Her mouth falls open and the veins on her neck bulge. What are you doing? You brought this thing into our home. Quick, kill it before it kills us. Porter helps his pistol warily but does not aim it at anyone. Yeah, I have to say, this isn't a good idea. Why the hell is a ghoul in here, and why is it wearing armor? Calm yourselves, I am not an it, and your elders know this intimately. Gaichu bares his teeth in a rictus grin as he turns to face Nig. Good evening, Elder Nig. I can smell your fear, and I'm glad of this. It means you are learning the price of betrayal. Whoa, what the hell is going on here? Can someone explain to me why the ghoul is talking? The elders have been lying to the rest of the Whampoans. You know what? Let's just kill them, Gaichu. Gaichu had a contract with the elders and they betrayed him. The elders have been lying to the rest of the Whampoans. Gaichu had a contract with the elders and they betrayed him. I think that specifics is what's needed here. You dare to accuse us of conspiring with a monster and covering it up? You're insane! The very idea is preposterous. Porter nods at the elders, looking back to you with a wary expression. I'm interested to hear what kind of evidence you have to support this theory, MS. As far as I can tell, the monster killed Tong and the others, and that makes him a threat that should be eliminated. The elders hired Gaichu to kill Elder Magpie and made it look like she disappeared. They died because they betrayed Gaichu rather than paid him for the killing of Elder Magpie. Oh, she's this one. You believe this vermin? This creature that feasts on the metahuman flesh that kills and dismembers our tribesmen? You're a naive and foolish woman if that's the case. Nick spits on the ground in front of Gaichu. What proof do you have that Magpie is dead? Nick, please. In matters where an elder is accused of breaking our law, the other elders generally judge them. In matters where all of them have been accused, I am authorized to act as a judge. Make your case, Shadowrunner. I found Magpie's necklace in the storm drains. Porter takes a moment to examine the necklace. He nods at you. This is definitely Elder Magpie's. If you found it in a storm drain, that's suspicious, but hardly proof on its own. Of course it's not proof. The number of things lost down storm drains in Hong Kong must number in the tens of thousands per year. While unusual, it's hardly evidence of foul play. She hasn't been seen in a month, not by anyone. She wouldn't just disappear like that. That may be unlikely, but it's hardly impossible. You haven't established that the elders were involved. All you've done is make suppositions about it. What proof do you have that we hired and betrayed this creature? I won't sit by and listen to idle accusations without any kind of concrete evidence to back it up. What about the fight with the Hong Kong police force? How do you mean? What does that have to do with the elders and the ghoul? You and Poens don't allow police inside the area. Why make an exception this time? The police were polite and asked our permission to enter. They were hunting a non-Whampoan. That was reason enough for us to allow them in. Porter considered this for a moment and then shakes his head. That doesn't add up, Big. Why would the police ask us for entry now? They've never been polite before, and they've always tried to force their way in here. It just doesn't ring true to me. Did you ask them to come in order to hunt down this ghoul? Preposterous. Porter, you know what our community is like. We wouldn't lie over something like this. This ghoul has been lying the entire time, trying to cover his tracks. He still brutally murdered several elders. That's true. Those murders were vicious and cruel. Porter fixes you with a hard stare. I don't see any way to explain that away. This ghoul is a monster for how he killed Tong and the others. Tong wasn't tortured. There was no actual residue of pain or fear. He didn't feel the blow. That's correct. I struck a single blow while his back was to me. His death was instant. Regrettable that he had to die for your folly, Nig, but necessary to protect my reputation. Nig stares at Gaichu in stony silence before addressing Porter. You cannot believe what these people say. They are not to be trusted, and even if this is true, he still killed Hong. Porter looks back at Nig, his expression flat and without emotion. Maybe so, Nig, but a monster would not take Tong's suffering into account. He may be a killer, but he's not heartless. The scene of Tong's murder, like the others, was a deliberate sham. It was made to look more horrific than it was. I believe you. The blood smeared on the walls, the removal of his skin, that's a scene designed to evoke horror, not the scene of an actual fight. Elders, what do you have to say in response? This is a farce. We have to get dedicated ourselves to protecting the Whampoatown tribe and everyone who lives in Whampoa Garden. Do you really believe outsiders and monsters over our word? We who have tried to end the killings? You've been duped, Porter. You and this Shadowrunner. I concur. Porter, you know me. You know the kind of person I am. I wouldn't be party to the killing of another elder. I can't believe we're even entertaining the notion that we have to defend ourselves. We should be disposing of this ghoul instead. Fang narrows his eyes at you, hissing. If you think I'll forget this, you're sorely mistaken. I will not tolerate this kind of insult. The elders were all too happy to have the red spirits move into the garage, almost like they wanted to keep anyone curious about the fight away. That's right. Yep. You even told me not to go find out what happened with the fight. You said the Red Spear Gangers were moving in and to leave them alone. Why would you tell me not to look into it? I was only trying to protect you from the Red Spears. They're dangerous, which is why I want to deal with them directly. That's all I've got. Alright, I think I have some idea what's going on here. And what do you believe the real story is? The waters are muddy on this matter. The ghoul seems to be telling some of the truth, and I respect that, but the fact remains he is a dangerous creature who's killed many of our number. Our law is clear on this. He must die. You seem to be blameless in this, MS. What do you say to this decision? I would have had to kill the Red Spear Gang to get that final piece of evidence. I don't have the manpower to do that. Or at least not the strategy. Well, what is my mission? Oh boy. I just feel like Honey Chain wouldn't be happy. Maybe if I brought back Gaichu? Because if that's true, they kind of brought it on themselves. Oh boy. Then you must die if the wormholes ready their weapons. Oh boy. What fun. Well. This is easy. I don't know how to... Okay, so I can switch to the next person. I can go back? Cool. Maybe that'll be helpful. Okay, if I go over here, I was hoping that they get caught in the crossfire. too bad. I really did like him. Ouch. Nah, I've learned a lesson. Slow movement, -2. Why aren't you a butt? Okay. Oh, my goodness. This ability cannot do 2 AP damage and imbalances targets. I've already used that. Oh, you know, now that they're out here. Come on, come on. Ah, I missed one. Oh, come on. You're at 90%, guy. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to do anything from over here. I go stand next to Gavit. Well, the idea of having them all bunched up like that seems horrible. Goodness gracious, Gavit. I don't think... Can he trigger the stealth bomb? Or is that just our team? Their team that triggers it? I don't want to send him out there just yet. Oh, he can change his stance. Cool. Be a way to end like your own turn. Oh, I see now. You would do what you want to do with like the people that you want to do it with. Ah, crap. I actually didn't mean to do that move again. Ammo. So I press R to reload, right? Cool. Back in business, baby. They're not gonna come off from over there. Oh no! I thought... I was hoping... God dang it. Oh! I actually forgot that I said that there. Break my rules. Okay. Come on, 86%. As the elders fall to the floor, you stop and survey the carnage around you. It is accomplished. No more betrayers alive. No more worry that others may think they can take advantage of me. Lead the way. I look forward to our new business partnership. Oh my god. Friggin'. She's gonna kill me. What's her face? What's her name? Friggin' Ronin? Ah, my god. Kylie Chang is gonna kill me. Like, I thought I told you to go kill the guy that was doing the killings, and somehow you managed to kill all the elders. The MTR rockets noisily around Huey along the edge of Kowloon Bay. The black water glitters in the night with the light of 1,000 reflective storefronts. Gaichu stares sightlessly out the window, one hand pressed to a glass. The Whampoatown elders are dead. They forced your hand and paid the price for it. Their story was a cleverly crafted lie meant to put the ghoul to death for their greed. But was the trade you made worth it? The uncertainty of that choice is as clouded as the sky above you. Man, you're telling me. I don't even... I kind of want to know what Connie Chang is going to think. And then I kind of like, that was a major source of money for her. Actually, I want to find out, but I know it's going to be like a whole scene of dialogue. And so I might have to save it for the next video. Oh boy. But it wouldn't have been right to kill him because he did as they asked and they did stab him in the back. I made the choice that I would have made personally, so I feel like that's like a good enough choice, right? Come on. Well, the game auto-saved, and I'm gonna have to end the video here anyway. Oh, there it is. So, I'm gonna go see what Connie Chang has to say about that in the next episode. If you liked the video, comment or subscribe below. Thank you for watching, and Mooshi Gamer signing out.